boys are muy loco at the oficina. Listen, I'm gonna need you to feed the kids and read them something before bedtime. Well, I don't know, honey. Why don't you read them that book they love? Green Eggs and I'm Hammered.
We're going to get it all done on a Monday because we're going to prep some turkey noodle soup. We're going to get the kitchen all cleaned up first. My husband's going to take care of some of the stuff in the sink. We're going to actually start in the front of the house. I'm going to clean up the dining area. It is Monday. It is round 2 meal day. I'm going to take care of the bathroom and a bedroom. The front bedroom, no, because I have a kid home with a really bad stuffy nose and runny and drippy and blah. So we're going to let that room be until they're feeling better. I'm going to start in the TV room this morning. If you're just catching me, uploaded now, we have a patriotic gnome wreath made from a hula hoop available to watch, plus any previous video. My food pantry hauls, for your information, are only once a month. That's what we're allowed. I can get produce once a week. I'll be doing another produce haul this week. And drinking my coffee this morning. Had a very busy Mother's Day weekend. It started out with prom on Friday. Then Saturday we went over to the university where my kid is going to be attending in the fall for orientation. Got to see the dormitory. It comes with a refrigerator and a microwave. I'm so excited for that because that's expensive items I don't have to buy are family members. And free laundry. Plus there's a supermarket on campus that they get to use their meal plan points with to pick up laundry detergents and non-food items for their convenience. This college is incredible and gorgeous and in a country setting, and we love it with all the mountain views and all of its offers it has available. And shake out the rug. And we're going to get cleaning. Let's get this done. Get it all done. We're going to get it all done, everybody. Going to get that blanket into the laundry basket. It needs a washing. We have 4 loads going on today. Towels, regular clothes, and some bed sheets and blankets. And tomorrow we're going to be doing my teens and tweens if my tween's feeling better. Now we're going to get a wipe onto the Swiffer that we've finished sweeping and mop the floor in here. It's always good to mop after a weekend to get everything clean and disinfected. That is the LA Orange Awesome from Dollar Tree. One of my favorite products. I love LA Awesome. It works really well to keep my home clean. We've had COVID in here a couple of different times and it didn't spread because of the Dollar Tree cleaning products are top notch and excellent and inexpensive, which I love that. Get the table put back. Then I'm going to sit down for a moment and wipe down the coffee table. Get those controllers wiped down the tray, and I'll move the tray over and get underneath that. TV doesn't need dusting yet. Then we're going to head over to the dining area and get that part of the home cleaned up. Into the dining area now. We're going to take care of the floor first, put away some of the clutter. We were gone part of the weekend, and we just kind of put things wherever. I'm going to take care of that. Laundry's going down in a little bit. We already have a load in, about 4 loads of laundry today. I'm going to do a full sweep and mop in here, take care of the dinner table for tonight, and get my Dollar Tree items ready for a haul later this afternoon. I'm going to start by sweeping in here and underneath the dinner table. We had a lovely Mother's Day dinner, roasted a 19-pound turkey from our local Hannaford market. And today is round 2 meal day for Monday. So you know my husband does work from home if you're new. You'll be seeing him pop in and out of the video. Now we're going to get a couple things picked up. And I'm going to grab my mop. We'll get a nice mop done in this area and the high traffic areas of the dining area. I call it the dining area because it's zoned out. The table and buffet for the dining part. Laundry baskets have to go up front because its rooms are small. And we don't really have a coat closet, so I have a little rack from Mainstay, and that is the mud area. And we keep things as nice and tidy as we can. I got a cube 6-1 from Better Homes and Garden from Walmart.com for all the shoes, and I use larger size bins that I had picked up at Five Below to house everything, and it keeps it clutter free and nice and clean in here. On to the dinner table, I'm going to get it wiped down. I'm going to do the chairs. It's been a while since I've done the rim of them. They needed some attention. I craft on here. We do homework on here. It's a centerpiece of my family and the dining area. If you are new, this is my teens' room, and they're moving out in August, going to college in the fall. We're going to take care of the bed. So you have a lot of homework to do and after-school activities. Get the front of the bed picked up. We're going to sleep in here, and the garbage can needs emptying. My children make their own beds on the weekend. I do it during the week because I don't want the bed unmade all day. And after coming home from a long school day with activities and homework, it's nice to be able to just plop down and get things done. The door will block you just for a moment. And we're going to get everything off the bed so we can make it properly and fluff the pillows up. And I'm going to block you just for another minute. Make the flap at the top. Tomorrow these are going to go into the wash. Put the Snuggie down and open the window to air out the room for the day, because it's going to be really nice later. Finally getting decent weather in upstate New York. We have a long winter in this part of New York. Now we're going to focus on this pile of clothes. Anything that needs to be hung up, we'll hang up and put them away. I usually allow my teen to put them away, but since they're just piled on the dresser, I'm going to put them away. That is a no-no. I don't like clutter. The garbage can needs attention today. I struggled just a second to get the attachment out. And then put it back. We're going to do a sweep and then a mop. It's another L shape like the front room. It's a little bigger though, and it has a nice big closet. The closet's also bigger than the front bedroom. And you can easily knock a wall out and attach the two rooms if you wanted to make it one big bedroom. Disappear for a second. And then we're going to finish up in here with the mop. And I love how the Swiffer glides underneath the dresser and the TV and in the closet and everywhere. Into the bathroom. I'm just going to do the sink and the toilet. I'm going to use the Comet in the sink to clean the basin and the rim around it. The toilet bowl only. I use my spray for the outer part of the toilet. I'm going to do a sweep and a mop in the bathroom today and take care of the garbage. Tuesday is garbage night. The barrels go out and they pick it up on Wednesday. On to the bathroom. I'm going to do the basin of the sink and then the rim around it, just by lifting everything up. Do the faucets. It's always good to clean up your sink on a Monday, get it ready for the day. Now we're on to the toilet. I'm going to do the bowl with the brush only, as well as the lip that touches the top of the toilet. And everywhere else is going to be sprayed down with totally awesome orange. I'm going to grab a clean washcloth to wipe it down with hot water. Wipe around the toilet, and I'm going to bring the Swiffer in here and do the sides of the toilet and mop along the sides. It's been a while. I wipe it down every time I clean it, but it needs a good mopping today. Now we're going to take the rugs out and sweep first. It gets very dusty, even with all the windows closed. I always clean the faucets in the tub off camera because the tub is very old and rusty and embarrassing. The Swiffer fits very well in between those tight corners, which is really nice. Now it's time to do the mirror. It doesn't really get that dirty. My 12-year-old can't really reach it too well yet to touch it a lot and get it cleaned up, and we'll move into the kitchen. We're in the kitchen now. We're going to do the dinner prep first before we even continue on with the cleaning. So I don't have to clean twice. I used to clean first, then throw the dinner together, and then wash up. Doesn't make sense to do that. We're going to get the Crockpot basin plugged in, set to low. I'm going to add the crock to the pot. It's already pre-prepped. Gonna make bone broth turkey noodle soup for a round 2 meal. Mondays is round 2 meal day. We usually do leftovers, or I recreate the leftovers into something scrumptious. We're gonna add a couple cups of water. There's a lot of drippings in the bottom of the crock pot. And that bone marrow is going to marinate into the juices all day long with the turkey that I roasted. We did a big Hannaford brand turkey, which is one of the local supermarkets in my part of New York State. And once we're done with the dinner prep, I'm going to go on to the kitchen sink, scrub down the countertops. The garbage had its attention yesterday, but we'll wipe down the garbage can and make sure all the dirty laundry goes into the laundry basket for the laundry. I'm going to add a bouillon cube. I usually add 2. I'm going to cut up some celery and a small onion for flavor. I think I need to open up my new bouillon cubes. And I finally finished the ones that I had. This is a vital part of my kitchen. I bulk it every chance I get when I stockpile bouillon cubes. If you have a college student that likes to make soup, Dollar Tree does carry a generous amount. They have a generic brand and Goya bouillon cubes available in most Dollar Trees. Drop in 2. Make my own base when I do any kind of roasts for like turkeys and chickens. And I do a nice glaze homemade for ham. I like to do a Sprite glaze for ham. Now I'm going to chop up some celery. First, we're going to add in 3 teaspoons of pepper and garlic. It'll be 3 teaspoons each if you don't have the pepper and garlic supreme, which is also from Dollar Tree. I find it, I buy it, I stockpile this. Very important. You'll be seeing the full video later tonight of the turkey noodle soup. And we picked up beautiful egg noodles at Walmart yesterday to go along with this. Grab my celery. Now we're going to chop up the celery first, and I grab my onion and a knife. And we're going to be using my pizza cutter. We're going to use the pizza cutter to use a nice mince size for the onion. I'm going to cut the ends off of the celery. I'm glad it's being used. Monday's a great day to get rid of everything in the refrigerator that needs to. Make a big pot of soup. Scrap the ends here. You can regrow them. I wish I had a yard so I could regrow celery. About a ½ inch thick. Nothing fancy. My husband loves celery, especially as a snack or in soup. I'm still cutting very fresh. The celery is about 2 weeks old. And I wrap it in the paper towels to keep it fresh. So you can see into the crock pot. I'm going to go ahead and dump your celery in. Some of my neighbors are going to be getting some of this delicious leftover turkey noodle soup. Very excited. I love turkey noodle soup. If I have any extra leftover turkey, I might make some turkey teriyaki with broccoli. That sounds incredible. Love Chinese food, and I've got some awesome teriyaki sauce from Dollar Tree. Give this a rinse and my knife, and then we're going to peel the onion first, cut its ends off. I was gifted a ton of onions recently, and we also picked some up. I think this week I'll make another pot of French onion soup. I do have a video on French onion soup prep from pot to bowl with the cheese and how to do it. You're going to hear my husband on the phone in the background. I'm going to go ahead and give it a head start with the knife. Then we're going to dice it up even smaller into a mince with a pizza cutter. I forgot about this hack that I saw on YouTube yesterday. You can also use a dough cutter. My dough cutter seemed to have disappeared. This is another reason why I'm doing everything last now with the cleaning part of the kitchen, because I make a bigger mess. I think this pizza cutter is a little dull. I'm just going to finish with the knife. I did cut a lot of the pieces small. Go ahead and dump your onion in. I know I have a sharper pizza cutter somewhere, because I'm going to attempt this again. It does work. I have done it many times before. But the knife completed the task. I'm going to let this sit on low all day until you're ready to eat. We have a carcass in here, so you're just going to push the vegetables in. Make sure it's turned on. I always turn it on when I plug it in. If you want to add carrots, feel free. My family doesn't eat them. I do occasionally. Go ahead and cover it. Then right before dinner, boil your egg noodles. Now that dinner is simmering, we're going to wash underneath the dish drain. I do it a couple of times a week, Mondays and Wednesdays. Mondays and Wednesdays we like to wash down the dish drain. It needs attention. I still haven't found one that is comparable to this one at the stores. And we're going to continue looking and looking online. We need a larger size one because we are a family of 4, especially with all the big dishes that we use on occasion for family style dinners on Sundays and Saturdays. I'm going to get all the dishes washed in the sink. There's not very many, about a dozen. And get the cutting board rinsed off and drying. And we're going to wash down the sink with hot soapy water, including the food catchers. I'll dump out the food catchers first. I got a bag on the floor for any kind of food, so it doesn't go into the main garbage can. And it saves on bags, so I can have the bag upstairs longer. You're not dumping a ton of food into it. We try to reduce and cut down on our food waste as much as we can. I do have picky children who don't always like things. And I'm going to rinse out the sink with a hose, one of my favorite parts. Grab a clean tea towel. I'm going to wipe it out. Get all that soap up. And then we're going to do the countertop. Hot soapy water. Then with a tea towel, we're going to wipe it down so there's no soap on it. Now we're on the opposite side. I forgot about that roasting pan, so I'll have to clean the sink twice. I wipe down the stove and the microwave. The dish doesn't need it. Wipe down the coffee station countertop. Make sure there's no coffee or sugar on it. Then do a sweep in here. then a mop. And then I'm going to wipe down the garbage can and make sure all the dirty linens are in the laundry basket for my husband to bring down for the wash. Nice mop in here. Always good to mop the kitchen every other day because it's a high traffic area of your home. And then I hang it up on my little broom and mop holder on the long side of the refrigerator there because we don't have a mop closet. And we're all done. Finished up in the kitchen. I'm going to put my breakfast in a couple minutes. Get my cleaners put away. Put the dirty linens into the laundry basket. Countertop's all done. Roasting pan will stay there until it's dry. I had to do the sink twice because I didn't see it until after I finished everything. Floors are swept and mopped throughout. The front bedroom will be done when Jacqueline's feeling better. TV room is all done. I also power down during the day when it's limited people. Teens room is nice and clean now. Swept and mopped. All the clothes put away. Bathroom is swept and mopped. And I even did the mirror. It's dark in there. Clothes. I'm going to go to the laundry room downstairs. We do not share our laundry facilities. Our other tenant that lives in the basement has their own. That bag is going to a shelter up the way for seniors. It's a bunch of canned goods. I like to donate and help out whenever I can.